In the 1860s, it was the Civil War, and New Orleans, about a year in, there was a little naval battle downriver, and the South lost. So New Orleans fell very early and without much of a fight, And there are other parts of the South that take pride that they put up a valiant struggle. I'm kind of proud we still have our old buildings. I'm gonna go with that. But the way New Orleans fought in the Civil War was kind of like this. I mean, it was an occupied Union city, so the women of the city would stand up on the balconies and dump chamber pots on the heads of the Union soldiers when they walked by, and until the General Butler, in charge of the occupation, gave an order that any woman treating Union soldiers with contempt would be treated as a prostitute. But when the Union troops took New Orleans, they raised the American flag from the flagpole on top of this mint here. And a guy named William Mumford climbed up and tore it down and tore it up and passed out pieces to his friends. I'm going to disclose some personal information. I'm going to give away some stuff. I went to school about an hour, 45 minutes, maybe north of here, a town called Pearl River. Pearl River's mascot was and is to this day the Rebels. And I graduated in 1984, and I don't know if y'all can picture, I had a pickup. On the front of my pickup, this 1984 picture, like a 1980s airbrush license plate thing. You got it? You got that picture in your head? So we were the Pearl River Rebels, and it's embarrassing to admit this, I had a rebel flag on the front of my truck. And here's if that part wasn't embarrassing already, it was a Nissan. I had a rebel flag on a Nissan, y'all. And I was dipping skull, and I was trying to fit in. I don't know. I didn't give a lot of thought to it back then. I think nowadays, the people that fly Confederate flags, they consider themselves patriotic Americans. I'm sure that they do, and I think that they would probably be really outraged at anybody that would deface an American flag. And when I was 18 years old, it never really occurred to me that I should pick a side. But in William Mumford's day, you had to pick a side, and he picked the losing side and paid with his life. So he climbed up there and tore down that American flag because he was loyal to the Confederacy. And on that spot where those Frenchmen had been executed by firing squad in the 1700s, 1760s, William Mumford was executed by hanging in the 1860s.